We have our next planet. Pegana is confirmed, but we are still only at the beginning of our journey. So let's check 5 planets that we are probably going to see in the future of Honkai style rail. At some point in the past, waves upon waves of strange meteorites ceaselessly fell on Salsotto. The long-lasting impact caused by the starfall relentlessly hitting the planet at such a particular angle caused the planet's rotation to gradually come to a halt. Salsotto's day and night became longer and longer, until every sunrise and sunset would come to last for an eternity, and the whole planet's rotation was finally brought to a standstill. The day and night cycle lasted for half a year each, causing the daytime to be scorching hot and the night to be freezing. That's why the Salsottian people, barely surviving at the time, ordered 2 floating cities to begin the pilgrimage between dusk and dawn, moving along Salsotto's Terminator line, which was a Salsottian's lifeline for habitability. The history of Salsotto is impressive, and some time ago, the Astral Express passed through there. It was near Salsotto where Himeko encountered dwelt. However, I believe it is still possible to return there given the starfall. You may not remember, but a starfall was the same trigger that occurred in Belobog, which indicated the presence of a stellaron. In addition to being the name of a character, Screwllum is originally a planet. With its birth still unknown, mechanical life began to grow and develop on the planet. This kind of life had no explanation, but it continued to evolve. However, their search for their origin had to be halted due to a more pressing issue. The planet's energy was being exhausted rapidly, and they needed to find a way for their population to survive. Using the remaining resources they had, they created the largest computer ever built, to only plan how they could escape the situation. The computer, the celestial differentiator, managed to simulate a structure capable of surviving by harnessing the complete energy of the star in its solar system. Over a long period of time, the programmed super ecosystem gradually became a wonderful and relatively stable one. Apart from anything we encountered before, Screwllum has experienced a major crisis that remains unexplained to this day. Perhaps, just perhaps, the effect of a stellaron makes this another potential target for the Astral Express. Talia was originally an occupied planet, but little remains of its culture. It once hosted a monastery with friars and a rodent race who built underground tunnels. It is still unknown what fate the civilizations met, but eventually Talia was left unoccupied and came to be known as the junkyard of the galaxy. The wars of the past brought ruins and wreckage to the surface and caused a perpetual radiation, making it unsuitable to host life. However, at one point, interstellar thieves accidentally landed on the planet while trying to evade a galaxy ranger and discovered the tunnels left behind by the rodent race. After escaping the rangers, they eventually discovered a massive labyrinth of underground caverns and decided to use Talia as base to establish their kingdom of banditry. Although there is some form of civilization on Talia today, it is still uncertain what led to the demise of the original race that lived on the planet, or what occurred beneath the tunnels. So, it remains a prime target for the Trailblazers. Warforge is a planet that we must at some point see in our journey against the Anti-Meta Legion, as it is almost their planet of origin. On a planet covered by magma and toxic gases, where volcanoes never sleep and is rich in obsidian flame crystal, it was quickly dominated by the Anti-Meta Legion and gifted to the Firesmith clan. The clan is constantly hammering and smelting the Legion's fighting force, until their flesh and weaponry fuse together and they receive the power of destruction. It is from the Warforge that all of Nanook's strength comes, such as the Doomsday Beast and the Large Ravagers. Pegana is the original planet of the Astral Express, and it was where Kivali, the Aeon of Trailblazing, began the entire journey. Little is known about the planet, but there are theories that it's the planet shown during the game's opening, given that the description kind of matches what we see. According to what Himeko and Pompon explained, Pegana is always where the journey of the Astral Express begins and ends. So, it is inevitable that at some point our journey will take us to this destination, although it won't be quick to get there. That's it, guys. These are the planets that I believe we will end up visiting at some point. Is there any planet that I forgot to mention? Please leave it in the comments below, and don't forget to subscribe so you never miss out on your next 50/50. Thank you and see you next time.
It's that time again to get busy with it best.